Time is something no one can control, and even celebrities and icons who once graced the screen and stage cannot escape its laws. In this list, we look back at the lives and careers of 25 figures who have left a lasting mark on popular culture, from the most iconic actors of the 90s to artists who have retired or become reclusive. Many of them were once icons of an era, but are now struggling with age-declining health or tumultuous personal lives. This list is not meant to be a melancholy one, but a sincere tribute, acknowledging their contributions and an honest look at the reality they are facing in 2025. It is a look back and forth, both nostalgic and emotional. Have you ever watched, loved, or been attached to any of them? If so, leave a 1, if not, comment a 0. They may not appear as often as before, but their contributions and memories still have value for many generations of audiences. It all didn't begin with a grand ceremony or royal decisions. It began in a peaceful and quiet moment. At Althorpe House, where Diana spent her childhood and where she rests for eternity, Prince William stood in a room that had remained untouched for decades. The silence was profound, and the golden rays of the afternoon sun streamed through the window, casting light on the dust particles floating in the air. In front of William was a simple velvet box, once belonging to the woman the world admired, the mother he called by one simple name, Mum. In a heartfelt message to his fans, Neil Diamond shared that his retirement was something he did not want to do, but was forced to do due to his health. Despite his retirement from the stage, he still hopes to continue writing and recording in the studio, where his love of music remains alive and well. "It has been an honor to share my music with the public for 50 years, he wrote. "I feel blessed to have had such wonderful fans who have supported me through every stage of my career." Although Neil Diamond will no longer perform live, his songs will live on in the hearts of millions of music lovers. His legacy goes beyond best-selling albums and prestigious awards to the raw emotion and deep connection he has forged with audiences for half a century. From huge stadiums to intimate concert halls, Neil Diamond was not just a songwriter of love songs, but a storyteller of melody, a voice that will never be forgotten. Even when he is no longer on stage, he will always be an integral part of the contemporary music scene, an artist, a legend, and an endless source of inspiration for generations to come. Sam Neill, a talented actor beloved for his iconic roles in Jurassic Park and The Piano, shocked fans in 2023 when he publicly revealed that he was battling non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a type of blood cancer. It was a brave revelation that gave the public a deep and vulnerable look at a man who had been admired in the film industry for decades. Catherine realized that she was not only a queen and a mother, but also a living connection between the past and the future. She was the bridge linking Diana, who left the world too soon, and Charlotte, the young princess, just starting her journey in life. But this was only the beginning. The box held more surprises, untold stories, and unexpected gifts still waiting to be uncovered. This moment marked a turning point, inspiring Catherine to embrace her unique role even more deeply. In addition, Sam Neill has begun writing his memoir, Did I Ever Tell You This?, as a way to connect with his grandchildren and share his life experiences. He shared that although he does not know how much time he has left, he wants to leave a book for his grandchildren to understand who he is and what he has achieved. Despite facing stage 3 cancer, Sam Neill is not afraid of death. His journey is a testament to resilience, hope, and the boundless power of the spirit in the most difficult times. Tim Curry, one of the most unique and beloved artists of world cinema and theater, best known for his iconic role in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, 1975, faced a devastating turn in his life when he suffered a stroke in 2012. The event left him with a loss of much of his mobility, requiring him to use a wheelchair and with difficulty communicating, something that had been one of his greatest strengths from stage roles to film and television. But instead of retreating from the spotlight, Tim Curry chose to face it head-on. With the support of medical treatment family and fans, he has steadily recovered step by step. Although he no longer appears in public as often as he once did, he continues to work especially in the field of voice acting, where his unique and captivating voice continues to captivate audiences of all ages. He has participated in many animation projects, video games, and radio shows, proving that the passion for creativity is not easily extinguished even when the body is no longer perfect. Tim Curry is not only a talented actor, but also a symbol of resilience and unconditional love for art. He has overcome physical pain, overcome the limitations imposed by illness, to continue to shine in his own way. With his humorous smile, optimistic spirit, and gratitude for life, he has become an inspiration not only to his fans, but also to those who are struggling with personal difficulties. As of 2025, even at the age of 79 and confined to a wheelchair, Tim Curry is still a living testament to the message art never dies as long as the artist's heart is still beating. Dustin Diamond, best known for his role as Screech on the hit television series Saved by the Bell, passed away in February 2021 after a courageous battle with cancer. His journey was filled with ups and downs both personally and professionally, but he left a lasting impression on his fans and the entertainment industry. At the age of 44, Dustin passed away too soon, taking with him unfulfilled ambitions and unfulfilled roles. However, his courage and determination in his final days are something that people will never forget. Despite facing many controversies in his career, the image of an innocent and funny Screech still lives on in the hearts of audiences as an irreplaceable part of their childhood. Dustin's passing is a poignant reminder of the fragility and brevity of life. He was diagnosed with stage 4 small cell carcinoma just weeks before his death. Throughout his battle with the disease, Dustin demonstrated a combination of courage and human vulnerability, raw emotions that everyone can relate to. Despite the many struggles he faced in his career and personal life, Dustin remained a beloved role model, especially to those who grew up watching him on screen. His legacy continues to be felt by his fans after his death. Condolences from friends, colleagues, and fans not only honored his contributions to the entertainment industry, but also acknowledged the joy he brought to countless others. Selma Blair has courageously shared her challenging journey with multiple sclerosis MS, which she was diagnosed with in 2018. Her openness about her personal experience has not only raised awareness of MS, but has also brought hope and comfort to those battling the disease around the world. Blair has become one of the strongest voices in the MS community, constantly calling for understanding and support from society. Selma Blair has courageously shared her challenging journey with multiple sclerosis MS, which she was diagnosed with in 2018. Her openness about her personal experience has not only raised awareness of MS, but has also brought hope and comfort to those battling the disease around the world. Blair has become one of the strongest voices in the MS community, constantly calling for understanding and support from society. Her honesty and sincerity shed light on the real struggles people with MS face on a daily basis, from reduced mobility, chronic fatigue, to mental and emotional challenges. In a recent post, Selma shared a mirror selfie of herself struggling to get dressed. "I struggled to get my legs into my pants, pulled my shirt over my head, and trembled as I buttoned each button." These moving testimonials are not only deeply inspiring, but also highlight the importance of empathy, patience, and support from family, friends, and community for those with invisible illnesses. Blair's diagnosis story is also remarkable. She began to suspect something was wrong after a close friend recommended she get a checkup, which led to the discovery of unusual lesions on an MRI scan. By going public with her journey, Selma Blair has helped open important conversations, facilitated greater awareness of MS, and fostered empathy for the millions of people who silently live with the disease. Her journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, courage, and the will to not give up in the face of adversity, serving as an inspiration to many around the world. Kathy Bates, the Oscar-winning actress who won the Academy Award for her haunting performance in Misery 1990, is one of Hollywood's biggest names. With a career spanning decades and memorable performances in films like The Blind Side, Titanic, and American Horror Story, she has captivated audiences not only with her talent, but also with her authenticity, depth, and inner strength. However, behind the spotlight has been a challenging journey as she faced not one, but two cancer diagnoses: breast cancer in 2003 and ovarian cancer in 2012. Having to undergo a series of surgeries, chemotherapy, and especially a double mastectomy, Kathy Bates faced not only physical but also mental pain. But instead of retreating, she chose to go public with her battle, not letting her illness define her. More importantly, she used her celebrity voice to raise public awareness about cancer, especially the vital role of early detection and post-treatment care. She is also one of the few celebrities who dares to speak out about lymphedema, an often overlooked complication of breast cancer surgery. Her courageous act of sharing her personal experiences not only helped break down social prejudices about the disease, but also became a great source of encouragement for millions of people in the same situation. Many patients have found in Kathy Bates's story empathy, hope, and belief that they are not alone in their fight against cancer. With courage and a kind heart, she has turned pain into material to inspire and light up the will to live in the community. Today, Kathy Bates continues to contribute to the arts with roles rich in emotion and depth. Neither age nor illness can dim the aura of a dedicated, passionate, and extraordinary female artist. She is not only a talented actress, but also a symbol of revival of the spirit of overcoming adversity. Her story reminds us that true strength lies not in avoiding difficulties, but in daring to face, overcome, and spread light from the seemingly darkest things in life. Today, Kathy Bates continues to contribute to the arts with roles rich in emotion and depth. Neither age nor illness can dim the aura of a dedicated, passionate, and extraordinary female artist. She is not only a talented actress, but also a symbol of revival of the spirit of overcoming adversity. Her story reminds us that true strength lies not in avoiding difficulties, but in daring to face, overcome, and spread light from the seemingly darkest things in life. He helped set the standard for future generations of hosts, turning Jeopardy into more than just a game show, but a beloved part of pop culture for decades. When he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, one of the diseases with the lowest survival rates, in March 2019, Trebek chose not to retire and continued working and filming until the final months of his life. Despite the grueling chemotherapy-debilitating illness and long-term pain, he maintained a calm and optimistic spirit that was admired by viewers. His openness in sharing his treatment journey not only demonstrated transparency and courage, but also helped raise public awareness of pancreatic cancer and gave strength to patients going through similar situations. He once stated that he still had a mission and he would fight for it, a statement that demonstrated a strong will and indomitable spirit. Trebek's passing is a great loss not only to Jeopardy fans, but also to the entire television industry. He is being mourned not only for his outstanding role as a host, but also for his example of resilience, integrity, and kindness. His legacy is not only thousands of episodes and interesting questions on screen, but also a profound lesson in courage in the face of death, in living a full life and giving back until the very end. Alex Trebek will forever be associated with the honor of knowledge and human dignity, an irreplaceable symbol in the hearts of audiences around the world. Linda Ronstadt, the legendary singer with a powerful voice and diverse musical style, faced a significant challenge when she was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2013. This progressive illness severely impacted her singing ability, a great loss not only for her, but also for millions of fans around the world. Initially, Ronstadt was very shocked to hear the diagnosis. She shared in an interview no one can sing when they have Parkinson's disease. This means that her music career, a part closely tied to her identity, must come to an end. Nevertheless, Linda Ronstadt remains a symbol of resilience. She continues to share her story to raise awareness about Parkinson's while emphasizing that not every loss is a definitive end. Throughout that journey, she brought not only empathy to others, but also hope for a meaningful life, even when unable to do what she loved most. Although she no longer performs, Linda Ronstadt continues to work on creative projects, including the memoir Simple Dreams, where she reflects on her career, personal challenges, and valuable life lessons. She has also become a strong advocate for Parkinson's disease awareness, using her voice to educate the community and raise understanding about the condition. Ronstadt's openness and honesty have created a deep sense of connection and empathy with others facing similar health challenges. Although her voice no longer resonates on stage, her spirit and influence remain strong. Linda Ronstadt's story is not only a testament to perseverance and resilience, but also a reminder of the power of sharing and community in the toughest times. If you have ever loved these faces, or simply appreciated the marks they have left on the audience over the decades, don't forget to hit the like button to support the video. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos in the series, Then and Now, where we continue to recount the journeys of stars who once shone brightly. Olivia Newton-John, the talented singer and actress, passed away in August 2022 after a long and brave battle with breast cancer, leaving a deep sense of loss among fans worldwide. With her sweet voice, gentle gaze, and ever-bright smile, she became a cultural icon not only for her classic roles in Grease and Xanadu, but also for her brilliant music career that spanned several decades. Hits like Physical, Hopelessly Devoted to You, and I Honestly Love You not only topped the charts, but also became musical memories associated with many generations of audiences. Olivia was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992. After a period of treatment and seemingly overcoming the illness, she continued her artistic and charitable activities with great energy. However, in 2013, the disease recurred, and by 2017 she announced that she was battling stage 4 cancer, which had spread to her spine. Despite enduring prolonged pain and rigorous treatment, Olivia always maintained an optimistic spirit, demonstrating rare resilience. In an interview, she once said, "I see cancer as a part of my life journey. I won't let it define who I am." Not only an artist, Olivia Newton-John was also a passionate humanitarian. In 2012, she established the Olivia Newton-John Center in Australia, a hospital specializing in cancer treatment and integrative medical research with a particular focus on plant-based therapies and holistic care for patients. Additionally, the Olivia Newton-John Foundation that she founded continues to raise funds for medical research programs, support patients, and spread the message of positive living and love. The passing of Olivia is a tremendous loss, not only for the entertainment industry, but also for the community of those fighting cancer around the world. However, the legacy she leaves behind, from music and film to charitable activities, continues to inspire and sow seeds of hope for millions. Olivia Newton-John's strong, loving spirit will forever be a guiding light for those seeking brightness amid adversity. Actor Val Kilmer, famous for his iconic roles in Top Gun: The Doors' Batman Forever and Heat, began his challenging journey against throat cancer in 2015. A significant trial for anyone, especially for an artist deeply connected to his voice and rich emotional expression like him. After undergoing a complex treatment process that included radiation chemotherapy and notably a tracheotomy in 2017, Kilmer lost much of his ability to speak, leaving serious consequences for his film career, which had heavily relied on his charismatic presence and deep, captivating voice. In the early years after his diagnosis, Val Kilmer was tight-lipped about his health condition. He denied rumors and avoided the media partly due to his private nature and perhaps because he wasn't ready to face this significant change in his life. However, over time and with acceptance, Kilmer gradually became more open, publicly sharing his struggle and becoming one of the few Hollywood artists willing to confront the fragility of the human body without avoidance. A special highlight of this journey is the documentary film Val, 2021. Created by him and his close collaborators using thousands of hours of footage recorded over several decades. Val is not only a genuine and emotional look at Kilmer's career and life, but also a powerful statement about resilience, gratitude, and a love for art. Although he can no longer speak as fully as before, Kilmer still uses a voice-generating device and expresses emotions deeply through his eyes, gestures, and an ever-burning spirit. Val Kilmer once admitted that his illness completely changed the way he views life. In the past, he was often too hard on himself and pursued perfection, but now he has learned to appreciate simplicity, everyday moments, and the value of deep relationships. In an interview, he said, "I used to think that a career was everything, but when I had to let go of many things, I realized that creativity, love, and connection are what truly matter." Not only did Kilmer restore his spirit after illness, but he also made a remarkable comeback on screen in Top Gun: Maverick 2022, reuniting with Tom Cruise in the role of Iceman, a character that now reflects him in real life, strong, experienced, and full of humanity. This brief yet profound role touched the hearts of millions of viewers and became a symbol of an inspiring return. Val Kilmer's journey is not just a battle with illness, but also a vivid testament to the power of resilience, creativity, and faith. Michael J. Fox, the beloved actor, known worldwide for his memorable roles in Back to the Future, Family Ties, and Spin City, has undergone a remarkable journey after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 1991 when he was just 29 years old and at the peak of his career. For the next 7 years, he quietly battled this neurodegenerative disease before deciding to publicly disclose his health condition in 1998. This was a courageous step, as Parkinson's was still misunderstood and stigmatized at that time. By the year 2000, as the symptoms became more severe, Fox gradually withdrew from physically demanding television and film roles, shifting towards voice acting, writing books, and community activities. Despite facing tremors, muscle stiffness, and difficulties in movement, typical symptoms of Parkinson's, he never allowed the illness to define who he is. On the contrary, he used his fame and personal experiences to inspire and help those enduring similar circumstances. In the same year, Michael J. Fox established the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, one of the world's leading private organizations dedicated to researching and treating this disease. Thanks to millions of dollars raised each year and a network of collaboration with top scientists, the foundation has driven many medical advancements, including the development of new treatment methods and the improvement of quality of life for Parkinson's patients worldwide. Not only is Fox an active advocate, but he is also the author of several warmly received memoirs, most notably Lucky Man, 2002, Always Looking Up, 2009, and No Time Like the Future, 2020. In these works, he shares his journey of living with the disease with honesty, humor, and optimism, true to the spirit that his fans have always cherished in him. Fox's reflections are not only personal, but also help change the community's perception of Parkinson's disease, thereby fostering greater empathy and support. Michael J. Fox once said, "Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means recognizing and learning to live with what you cannot change." This spirit has made him a symbol of resilience, hope, and compassion. Despite living with illness for over 3 decades, he has continued to contribute to the arts, the community, and science, affirming that in adversity, one can still find joy, meaning, and proud achievements. Actor and filmmaker Tom Hanks, one of the most beloved faces in Hollywood cinema, revealed in 2013 that he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. While this was not too surprising, Hanks had a history of high blood sugar since he was 36 years old. Officially confronting this chronic illness was still a significant turning point in his personal health journey. In an interview, Tom Hanks candidly shared that his previous lifestyle, particularly the drastic weight changes to fit various roles, may have contributed to his condition. He had significantly gained weight for his role in A League of Their Own, then lost a considerable amount for films like Philadelphia and Cast Away. The harsh demands of acting combined with unhealthy eating habits over a long period put a lot of pressure on his body, the consequences of which only became apparent much later. After being diagnosed, Hanks began to make serious adjustments to his diet and lifestyle. He reduced his intake of sugar and carbohydrates, incorporated regular exercise, and closely monitored his health with his doctor. Although this change was not always easy, as he humorously admitted, he always tried to maintain a balance between work and self-care. Tom Hanks's public disclosure of his type 2 diabetes not only demonstrates his transparency and courage, but also plays a significant role in raising community awareness about this disease. In the context of type 2 diabetes becoming increasingly common worldwide, especially among middle-aged and older individuals, Hanks's message about regular health monitoring and lifestyle adjustments serves as a necessary wake-up call. Wendy Williams, the famous talk show host known for her straightforward, humorous style and her willingness to speak the truth, has become one of the most beloved and widely followed television personalities for many years. However, behind the spotlight and her energetic conversations lies a challenging health journey that she has bravely shared publicly with her audience. In 2018, Wendy was diagnosed with Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that affects the thyroid gland, causing the body to produce too much thyroid hormone, leading to severe symptoms such as fatigue, anxiety, sleep disturbances, rapid heartbeat, and noticeable changes in appearance, especially around the eyes. This illness forced her to temporarily suspend the Wendy Williams show at various times to focus on treatment and recovery. Wendy does not shy away from discussing her declining health, even admitting that standing firm or reading fluently on television can sometimes be a significant challenge. In addition to physical issues, Wendy Williams openly shares her ongoing battle with mental health. She candidly addresses anxiety and depression issues that are often stigmatized or overlooked, especially in the entertainment industry, where pressure is always present. Wendy's profound and sometimes very personal shares have helped millions feel understood, encouraging them to seek help instead of hiding their inner pain. In recent years, Wendy has continued to face significant upheavals in her personal life and career, from legal issues and changes in her financial management team to the cancellation of her long-running show. Nevertheless, Wendy Williams remains resilient, continuing to be an independent and courageous voice. Although she has stepped back from television at times, Wendy has never lost her connection with her fans. Her candidness, down-to-earth personality, and courage in discussing illness have made her a symbol of truth and perseverance. Wendy Williams is not just a talk show host. She is a living testament to the bravery of facing challenges, being true to oneself, and using her voice to help others feel less alone in their life journeys. Nick Jonas, a talented singer-songwriter and actor, first gained public recognition through the band Jonas Brothers. He faced a significant challenge early in life. At the age of 13, as he was starting his first steps in his music career, Nick was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, a chronic autoimmune disease that prevents the body from producing insulin, requiring strict, lifelong control of blood sugar levels. This diagnosis came at a crucial time when Nick was going through the developmental process of adolescence and beginning to bear the pressures of fame. He once shared that at that time he felt fatigued, rapidly lost weight, and was always thirsty, typical signs of diabetes. His life changed completely from then on, checking his blood sugar every day, regularly injecting insulin, and learning to listen to his body more carefully than ever before. However, instead of letting the disease hinder his dreams, Nick Jonas has risen above his circumstances, continuing to pursue his passion for the arts and building a brilliant career not only in music, but also in film. He has become a prime example of living positively with diabetes, conveying the message that the disease does not define a person. Rather, it is the attitude and determination to face it that truly matter. Not only does Nick serve as a personal role model, but he also actively advocates for the community. He co-founded the Change for the Children Foundation, focusing on supporting programs that assist youth facing health challenges, particularly those living with diabetes. Through the foundation and various media campaigns, he has helped raise global awareness about type 1 diabetes, called for funding for research, and promoted a healthy lifestyle with proactive health care. Whether on the music stage, the big screen, or in community activities, Nick Jonas always demonstrates resilience, a positive spirit, and compassion. His story is proof that with determination, the right support, and a love for life, one can overcome adversity to not only live well but also shine in a unique way. Lil Wayne, the legendary rapper and talented music producer, is one of the most influential artists in the history of hip-hop. With a career that began at a very young age, he has helped shape contemporary music with his unique rap style, sharp wordplay, and relentless work ethic. However, behind that brilliance lies a challenging journey with health issues that he has bravely overcome. For many years, Lil Wayne has faced severe epilepsy, a neurological condition characterized by uncontrollable seizures. His seizures have not only affected his work, but have also posed a direct threat to his life. He has been hospitalized multiple times in critical condition, including an incident where he experienced continuous seizures that left many fearing for his survival. Although he initially kept his condition private, Wayne later decided to openly share his experience to raise awareness and help others feel less alone in their similar journeys. Lil Wayne admitted that his previous lifestyle, which included lack of sleep, an overwhelming work schedule, alcohol use, and stimulants, contributed to worsening his condition. After serious events, he began to change, cutting back on partying, giving up alcohol, and trying to maintain a more reasonable rest schedule. These adjustments were not easy, especially for an artist living in an environment that demands high energy and constant creative pressure, but Wayne understands that if he doesn't prioritize his health, all his achievements could collapse at any moment. Despite battling illness, Lil Wayne has never stopped creating. He continues to release critically acclaimed albums and mixtapes, collaborates with young artists, and maintains his status as one of the most influential rappers of all time. Hits like "A Milli Lollipop," "6'7", and "Mona Lisa" not only showcase his exceptional rapping skills, but also stand as a testament to his passion and resilience in the face of personal challenges. Lil Wayne's image is no longer just associated with the title of rap genius, but also represents inner strength, adaptability, and a persistent fighting spirit. By courageously sharing about his illness, he not only helps break the stigma surrounding health issues in the artistic community, but also inspires millions who are silently battling illness. Lil Wayne is a clear testament that talent and passion can overcome even the greatest barriers, as long as we dare to face the truth, change for the better, and never give up. Jack Nicholson, one of the greatest icons of Hollywood cinema, has made an indelible mark with his deep and charismatic acting style. He is known for his classic roles in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Shining Chinatown, and As Good as It Gets films that have earned him numerous prestigious awards, including 3 Academy Awards. With his diverse ability to transform and his piercing, powerful gaze, Nicholson always keeps the audience glued to the screen. In recent years, Jack Nicholson's absence from the red carpet and public events has caused concern among many fans. Once a familiar face at award ceremonies, he now rarely appears before the media. This has sparked speculation and particular interest in his health, especially as he has turned 80 and leads a rather private life. Although the family and relatives have not disclosed details about Nicholson's health condition, some close sources indicate that he is facing challenges related to aging, including memory loss and a noticeable decline in physical strength. However, according to many who are close to him, Jack still maintains an optimistic spirit and spends most of his time enjoying a peaceful life at his home in Los Angeles. The absence of Jack Nicholson only adds to the value of the cinematic legacy he left behind. With over 6 decades of artistic activity, he is not only a talented actor, but also a cultural icon with a profound influence. His performances continue to be referenced, studied, and cherished, proving that true talent does not need to be loud to leave an everlasting mark in the hearts of film lovers. Selena Gomez, a multi-talented artist as a singer, actress, and producer, has become one of the strongest voices for physical and mental health in modern entertainment. In 2015, she publicly revealed her diagnosis of lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease that can affect various organs in the body, including the heart, kidneys, lungs, and nervous system. This was a courageous step, especially considering that celebrities often choose to keep their private lives confidential, particularly regarding serious health issues. Lupus has caused Selena to pause her career multiple times for treatment and recovery. The peak was in 2017 when she underwent a risky kidney transplant, with the kidney donated by her close friend Francia Raisa. This event was not only a life-and-death milestone in Selena's life, but also a symbol of friendship, gratitude, and the strength of human connection. Her public sharing of images and stories about the surgery created a wave of empathy and admiration from audiences worldwide. Despite living with a complex illness, Selena Gomez does not let it hinder her passion for art and her ideals. She continues to release music act in television projects, most notably the series Only Murders in the Building, and established the cosmetics brand Rare Beauty. This brand not only focuses on outer beauty, but also carries a profound message about self-acceptance, mental health care, and eliminating unrealistic beauty standards. Selena's story is not just a journey of overcoming illness, but also a reflection of inner strength, recovery, and compassion. She uses her personal experiences to raise community awareness about lupus, depression, anxiety, and the psychological pressures that young people often face. Selena Gomez has become a symbol for the new generation, an artist who is not only talented, but also has a big heart, always striving to create a positive and lasting impact in society. Bruce Willis. The veteran actor of Hollywood has left a profound mark on the hearts of fans with a series of iconic roles in classic films such as Die Hard, The Sixth Sense, Armageddon, and Pulp Fiction. With his powerful acting style, charming demeanor, and a touch of humor, he has become a symbol of the action genre for many decades. In addition to his acting talent, Bruce is also loved for his humility and dedication to his craft. At the beginning of 2022, fans were shocked when Bruce Willis's family announced that he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a neurological disorder that affects communication abilities. Shortly thereafter, his condition was identified as frontotemporal dementia (FTD), a rare degenerative brain disease that gradually impacts language, behavior, and cognition. In light of the progression of his illness, Willis decided to step back from his acting career, an emotional turning point for him and the film industry. Bruce Willis's family, especially his wife and daughters, has shown deep solidarity and love by publicly sharing his health journey. They not only called for respect for privacy, but also actively shared information to raise community awareness about neurodegenerative diseases like FTD, which are still relatively unknown. Through their sincere and empathetic sharing, the Willis family has opened up a broader dialogue about caring for patients and the importance of emotional support from loved ones. Even though he is no longer in front of the camera, Bruce Willis remains an immortal icon of world cinema. The vast artistic legacy he leaves behind, with his emotionally rich, powerful, and relatable performances, will always live on in the hearts of his fans. Moreover, his fighting spirit and resilience in the battle against illness are a touching testament to the courage and great character of an artist, both on screen and off. Oscar-winning actress Catherine Zeta-Jones publicly revealed in 2011 that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder type 2, a milder yet still serious form of this mental illness. After years of silently suffering, she decided to seek inpatient treatment and share her story to help break the stigma surrounding mental health. By speaking out, Zeta-Jones has paved the way for more open conversations about mental health in society. She shows that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but rather an act of courage and necessity. Her honesty has inspired many to seek support and accept themselves in the recovery process. During those challenging years, Catherine Zeta-Jones not only faced bipolar disorder, but also stood strong in the face of a major event. Her husband, actor Michael Douglas, was diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer. His treatment process included many painful rounds of chemotherapy, making family life even more difficult both physically and mentally. Nevertheless, Catherine remained strong and was a pillar of support for her husband. Good news came in January when Michael Douglas announced that his condition had temporarily improved, bringing hope not only to the family, but also to millions of people fighting illness. Zeta-Jones not only shared candidly about the challenging stages in the recovery journey of both spouses. Together with the heartfelt letter, the brooch had been carefully kept for years, in a place that seemed frozen in time. According to recent royal records, the brooch was quietly hidden away in 2003, 2 years after the investigation into Diana's death had ended. During that period, King Charles was concentrating on restoring his reputation and planning a future with Camilla. This act of concealment reflected the delicate balance of emotions within the royal family. Those people, even though they now live quietly battling illness, age, or the everyday losses, still deserve to be mentioned, not only for their glorious past, but also for their resilience and dignity in life after the spotlight. Today's video is not just a list of names gradually fading behind the scenes of life, but also a tribute for those who have brought us laughter, joy, and empathy through each role, each song, and each magnificent moment on screen. They may no longer be regularly present in the media, but in the hearts of their fans, they remain a part of youth memories and irreplaceable cultural values. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you appreciate the people who were once symbols of an era, please leave a message, a comment, or simply a heart in the section below the video, as a way for us to remember and preserve their image together. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share the video with those who also love them just like you.